What's going on, guys? It is the Pax Glitter Arcade here, back with another video for you guys. In this video I'm going to do a game room tour video. I wanted to do this for the end of 2021, but I like to do the game room tour videos when we have every game working, and the monitor in our Arcade Legends wasn't working, but it is now, so I'm doing the game room tour now. A little later than I planned, I apologize, but let's get started. So here's this arcade sign. On the way down the steps, you come down the steps. Here's a little overview. Goes around there. Usually when the games are on like this, I have the ceiling lights off like this. But I'm actually going to have them on because it's easier to see all the games and everything with the ceiling lights on. As you can see, got a little Pac-Man cover for the light. I'm also wearing Pac-Man sweatpants. And throughout the basement you'll see most of the games have stuff on top of them. It's mostly either stuff that I've won at arcades or just stuff that I've got online. Little knickknacks and things on top of each of the games I like to have. So we'll start with the first of two prize redemption games we have. This is a Little Giga Big Rig Challenge Crane Machine by Elot. We have color changing lights inside of it. You'll see for some of our games we have color changing lights that we put in. This is one of them. Plays and works great. It's the only game we have that doesn't take coins. It only takes dollar bills. But very fun to play. When people come over, they usually play it a lot. Over here is just a TV with the modern games set up. Xbox 360. We usually have a Nintendo Switch that's down here, but that's actually upstairs right now. But when the Switch comes down in the basement, we play it here. But just a modern gaming setup, as well as all the remotes for the different LED lights throughout the basement. Over here is the second of the prize redemption games. This is a stacker by LAI Games. This is the red machine. It came in red and blue. This is the red one. The sticker is a little peeled away on the front and the side, but all the lights in the playfield work, which is good. So that's the second of our prize redemption games. We now move on to the classic 80s arcade games. First one would be Pole Position. This is the Pole Position cockpit with the topper. And we actually got it, didn't have the topper. I found that someone selling just the topper online separately. And here's some Coca-Cola knickknacks, very awesome. LED clock, got a Pac-Man and Ghost light down there. This is one of our two multi-cades. This one has the Pandora Treasure 3D, and it has 2020 games, I believe, on it. This is the only game down here that uses a flat screen monitor. All our other machines have CRTs in them, which is the way we like it. Next to that, we have a Stargate cocktail table. And here starts the row of uprights. We have 7 in the row. So I will start here with Tron. The black light. Definitely one of my favorite parts. Lights up the joystick and the stickers, very nice. Just a little bit of the artwork. Next to that, we have Baby Pac-Man. In really nice shape other than the playfield. As you can see, it's a little worn out on the playfield. And we also have some lights that are out. But other than that, this machine is in really good shape. Marquee and bezel and everything really nice. Control panel is also nice as well. Next to that we have the I guess rarest, you could say, machine in our collection. This is Granny and the Gators. I was looking online. Some people say only around 800 of these were made. Some people say only around 500 of these were made. The serial number on this one is 152, so this is the 152nd one that was made out of, some people say 500, some people say 800. And this is, again, in very nice shape. All original, 100%. All the lights, the playfield looks much better on this one than Baby Pack. All the lights work. I have one light that's out for the button. This button should light up like the other paddle button over there. Monitor and everything looks good. So these are our two hybrid games. We don't actually have any pinball machines. We just have hybrid, meaning part video and part pinball. And as far as I know, these are the only two hybrid machines that Bally ever made. So we're very lucky and happy to have both of them side by side working. Next to them we have the original Pac-Man. This is another game where we have color changing lights for the marquee. I'll show you that in a little bit. All original and very nice shape, other than the control panel has some wear. Next to that we have Atari Star Wars. It's got artwork on every part of it. It's really cool. This has the original Amplifone monitor and also the Empire Strikes Back kit. So if you hold down the left button for a couple seconds, then hold down the right button for a couple seconds, then let go, it switches to the Empire Strikes Back. Next to Star Wars we have Xevious, another Atari game. And this game, one cool thing about this game is it actually has two lights, the marquee light and then a light here behind the control panel, and we installed LED lights for this part, so it changes colors. I'll show you that in a little bit. But very fun, very cool game. Artwork on the machine is very nice. We like having Xevious and Star Wars right next to each other because we think they are two of the coolest machines in terms of artwork. And then on the end here we have Wizard of War. This is our most recent game that we got a few months ago. And it's a very fun game, fun to play with two people. Control panel is very nice on this one. See if I can show you the end, the artwork on the side there. Then we have two more here, two more uprights. This is the second multicade that we have. This is Arcade Legends. The difference between this and our other multicade, this is actually a full-size machine. The other one's a tabletop. This one also has a CRT. That one has a flat screen. This one has less games, but it does save the high scores, and the other multicade we have does not save high scores. This one also has a trackball, and the other multicade we have does not have a trackball. But the monitor is what was having problems. That's why I wasn't able to do the game room tour video last month, but now it is looking good again. Last of our uprights here, we have our only Nintendo machine, Mario Brothers. This is our only machine in the collection that was actually converted. So all the other games we have are in their original dedicated cabinets. This is the only one that we have that was converted. It was like this when we bought it. We did not do the conversion. This is how it was when we bought it. We don't know what it was before Mario Brothers, but I'm about 99% sure that it was a Donkey Kong Jr. because of the color of the cabinet. It's orange, and there's a tag on the back that says DKJ, so I'm assuming that stood for Donkey Kong Jr. But yeah, this is another game where it's fun to do 2 people. We installed a high score save kit in this one. See the artwork there on the side. And then last but not least, we have our Gorf Cabaret. And the control panel on this is really nice. Some scratches here, that's about it. Sometimes the instructions will be worn away on these control panels, but this is almost perfect. Just a couple scratches, that's about it. And no artwork on the Cabarets, just has wood grain on the sides. And that's the last game. That would be it. We have 15 machines in total. One thing we tried to do, and we finally did it, is we tried to have each of the different versions of arcade machines in our collection. There were 4 different arcade machine versions that I'm aware of. There was the upright, which I think is probably the most known, which are these. Then there was the Cabaret, which we have for Gorf here. It was in a smaller cabinet than the upright. Then if we go over here, they had the cocktail table, which we have for Stargate. And then the last one was the cockpit, which was a giant cabinet that you usually would sit down in. Okay, I figured I would just show you guys some of the color changing lights we added to some of our games. You saw the one on the crane machine. This is the one on Stacker. I actually forgot to mention that we have this on Stacker. So there's 2 little lights up top. If I do this, you can change the color of them. Make it red to match the color of the playfield. And then moving on, the second one is Pac-Man, the marquee. There's actually 2 bulbs back here, one on this side, one on this side. We just put 2 color changing LED bulbs in there. So if I want to do a green like that, or red, or white like that, or orange like that. And then the last game we put color changing lights on is Xevious. Just this part here where you do the control panel. We just put a little LED strip behind there. There's usually a fluorescent bulb, but we just took that out and put a little LED strip back there. But we didn't mess anything up. Like if we wanted to convert it back to how it was originally, we could easily do that. So it is not a permanent thing by any means. And it can easily be put back to how it originally is. But I'll show you the color changing. I can get it to work here. There we go. You can see all the colors. So that is pretty much it for the game room tour as of 2022. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be posting videos soon, and I hope you guys have a good one. Peace out, guys.